The Sega Mega Drive was one of the most defining consoles of the 90s, if not of a lifetime. Today, we're going to take a look at a buying guide for the games and consoles, which consoles to buy, which to avoid, and sources on where to pick up cheap retro games. Sit back and let's enjoy this Sega Mega Drive buying guide. So in terms of prices, we're going to look at price charting. We'll change it here to British pounds. Now for a loose Sega Mega Drive Model 1, you're looking at an average of £23.33, complete at £55.09. Now it's worth pointing out that this doesn't tell you which variant, because there's the Ultra Beast variant, the Aladdin variant. I'm guessing it's just an average price for all of the consoles included with the eBay sales. Now your Mark II, again, we're looking at sterling value here, £20.63, £37.76. How accurate these are? Well, I mean, most people resort to these prices over eBay nowadays, so I would suggest that you get on price charting rather than checking CEX and eBay. Now, I have a boxed Mega CD Model 1, lowest price at £163 average for your loose, £175 complete, etc. Mega CDs tend to be going up in price a little bit and they can be quite faulty, so make sure when you're buying one that they actually freaking works. Ask the right questions. Model 2s then, sterling 126.32, increasing slightly. New price, I find that very hard to believe, but again, this all comes from Price Charting's algorithm to look at sold listings. You can see the trend graph as well. That's very, very useful. Just have a quick peek in US dollars. Again, if there's any American viewers watching, feel free to comment on these prices. It would be interesting to know your input as well. The Sega Multi-Mega doesn't have any information on. I have an unboxed, recapped and recleaned console, and I paid well over £400. They're going for a lot of money. It's highly advisable that you stay away from the Multi-Mega. It's the same with the Mega Jet. This was on Japanese Airlines back in the day. I have an unboxed one, no thanks to my friend Reese. Big money these. Again, stay away from these if you're just into collecting. Stick with your base consoles. For the next section of the episode, I'm going to be showing you every single boxed Sega Mega Drive game that I currently own. There's an additional shelf that you will see later. And then we'll follow up with some gameplay. Now, obviously, feel free to pause the video if you want to take a closer look. And in terms of alphabetizing, since I've moved, I've taken a little bit more care, or rather my friend Sarah has, to just clump the A's together, the B's together, the C's, so on and so forth. They're not in absolute alphabetical order, but if I want to play Streets of Rage, finding the S's in my Sega Mega Drive collection is a lot easier than the shambolic mess I had it in previously. Now, you may organise your collection a hell of a lot different, but I know my community went a little bit crazy on me, asking me to alphabetise. So hopefully seeing these games in better order will alleviate your OCD as it does mine. Now, the games that we're going to be demoing, I'm also going to be talking about prices in pounds sterling, in US dollars and in euros. So I thought that that would be a handy little guide, and I'm not picking out the cream of the crops like your Sonic 2s and your Streets of Rage 2s. I'm trying to find a couple more obscure titles, expensive titles and cheaper titles as we continue this buying guide. Now, on the whole, finding a good Sega Mega Drive bundle is a lot easier than finding a good Super Nintendo bundle. There's a huge price difference between the two. For example, I recently saw a Sega Mega Drive Model 2 bundle with some boxed and unboxed games, 19 games in total, for £100. Imagine that same bundle for the Super Nintendo for £95 with 19 games. You simply wouldn't get it. And if you did, that person wouldn't know what they've got. Now we're going to take a look in a short second at the games that I've picked to demo. I've recorded all of the footage myself and I've utilised my Sega Multi-Mega as seen here. We're going to be doing Streets of Rage 3, a little bit of classic Outrun, some classic NBA Jam, some Mega Man The Wily Wars, this is a repro copy, DJ Boy, which I don't believe was released in America, and some Mega games too. So let's kick it off with some Streets of Rage 3. This is not a full playthrough, but merely a snapshot to add to the nostalgic portion of this episode. I don't know why my Elgato continues to lose signal intermittently between the loading screens here, but nonetheless, we're diving in. So this looks a bit smudgy because I am filming on original hardware. I'm a pick Blaze. We're actually filming on my Multi-Mega. It's a gorgeous piece of kit. Again, don't know why my Elgato is dropping signal in between. Alrighty, let's boot it off. And I know this is not the best Streets of Rage game. I know. But I think we're all overly familiar with Streets of Rage and Streets of Rage 2, so I thought I would show some Streets of Rage 3, which is a new purchase in my retro gaming collection. Very happy with this. Definitely the least played for me. Takes part on the classic formula, of course, with the cookie cutter enemies, classic characters, really decent music. Definitely lacking in colour palette compared to the first two games' first two levels, but nonetheless, I'm happy. I just wanted to finish him off there with my A move. Don't know why my Elgato has this like horrible green border around it as well. Now we have a blue border, whatever. Capture cards work in mysterious ways, but at least we can say that we are diving into this on original hardware. We ain't resorting to long play archives anymore here at Team 24 Base. We're recording our own footage. As we do with all of our Amiga stuff. Got another Amiga episode coming this week as well. But yeah, Streets of Rage 3, let's continue! And just like that, we have defeated the first boss. We're going to go to the next game now and take another snapshot on this nostalgic trip on the Sega Mega Drive buying guide. This is by no means a Sega Mega Drive exclusive, but a classic nonetheless, hence me featuring the game here today in this nostalgic slice. We're going to dive in. Again, I'm sorry if you think the quality of the recording isn't that great, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just so stoked to be having this on original hardware. So we got Passing Breeze, Splashwave. It's got to be Splashwave, guys. Let's start them engines. I mean, this is a classic screen. Bloody brilliant. Let's see how far we can get. I'm going to shut up now. We're going to continue to drive. Well, that absolutely sucked. We didn't even get past the first part of the level. That absolutely sucks. But I have been streaming over on Twitch some Outrun 2006 on original hardware, PS2. Unfortunately, that was a pretty short snapshot there, but I love Outrun, and I do think, I'm going to say this now, I think we need a new Outrun game. We need to have a brand new Outrun game. Let me know in the comment section if that's something you would like and if that's something you would play. Wow, the load up screen, it never gets old. A classic NBA Jam title, NBA Jam, on the Sega Mega Drive. I think it excelled the the most on the Sega Mega Drive. Don't ask me why. It just kind of felt like a good fitting shoe did this game. It just really worked for me. And I first played NBA Jam on a Sega Mega Drive. So for me, this is super nostalgic to be able to share it with you in this awesome episode. I always like to go in for 3 pointers. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to get done here for like goaltending. Let's go for the 3-pointer gem. Let's go for it. Oh, can we get it in? Yeah! 3 points, baby. That was always my tactic, is run to the corner, hope and pray for the 3-pointer. Fingers crossed. Oh, they're coming in for a 2. They're coming in for a 2. Oh, man. Okay, fair enough. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. In for a 3. In for a 3. Oh, no! How could I have missed that? Okay, we snagged a 2. We snagged a 2. We're going to play this to the end. I'm not going to show you the entire footage, but we'll play this game to the end. Hopefully I'll win. Keep watching, guys. Right, they've taken the lead. Oh, no. Oh, flipping it. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go for 3. Bro. As if, son. Let's get it. I'm playing it safe on a 2. Playing it safe on a 2. Come on. No, maybe not. Oh, God. This is a disaster. Oh. Bro, that was goaltending as if. Yes. Okay, so they've got a 3-point lead. We're going into the 3rd quarter, guys. Yeah, this is not going to work. Come on, I need this. I need this. I need this. Yes, I need that, baby. Come on. We're 25-27. Oh, come on. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, is it? It's just not. Come on, I need this 3. Oh, no. This is where I've lost it. I'm too greedy with the 3-pointers. Let's go for again. Come on, I need this now. Yes! This could be it. We're 36-41. It's a total loss. It's a total whitewash, mate. It's a totes whitewash. Let's go for it. Oh, come on, get that rebound. Yes, we got that rebound. We got a 2-pointer. 10 seconds. It's an impossible victory. It's an impossible victory for us. Darn it, we lost. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is a little bit of NBA Jam in this nostalgic slice of the episode. So we'll dive in. Bit of Mega Man. We've got Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3. Let's do it. Needless to say, I suck at Mega Man, but I hope you enjoyed this little demo. Again, very expensive game. It might not be for you, but I'm eager to see what your feedback is in them. DJ Boy is another recent purchase of mine, and quite an obscure title that you don't see very often. That's why I wanted to show it, guys. I paid £20 for this, so this is a nice mid-range game if you're eager to have a bit more of an obscure title in your Genesis collections. So this is a, I guess a Streets of Rage Final Fight ripoff, in which it looks like you collect Bitcoin. They're reminiscent of Bitcoin coins. And I actually, again, saw this on Facebook Marketplace. So that's a really good place to source your games if you're not near a retro game shop. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to link some retro game shop episodes in the card. So if you're interested in boosting your collection, you might want to take a look at some retro game hunts. Thrift stores, they're a dying death. Charity shops, very, very few and far between. Car boots, as and when you get your games, can be pretty good, but unfortunately you get a lot of resellers there who charge retail pricing, if not more. In fact, I've seen games go really ridiculous prices at car boots. So stick to your retro game shops. If not, stick to Facebook Marketplace, and then I would go to eBay if you can't access any of those sources. Mega Games 2, a little bit of a cop-out, but we're going to sample games or footage from all of these games. Be mindful if you're buying Mega Games 2 that you should have a copy of all of the manuals, so Golden Axe, Streets of Rage and The Revenge of Shinobi. So just make sure that if you're buying a Mega Games that you get all of your instruction manuals included. Bit of Golden Axe to kick us off then. I always sucked at this game, but it's a classic. It feels pretty slow, but it is a lovely, lovely addition to the 16-bit era. Obviously available on the Amiga as well. Been doing a lot of Amiga stuff. If you're new here, you won't know that. But yeah, we'll use this potion straight out. But yeah, Golden Axe on the Amiga as well. Not the best port, but it's just a fine example of other, I guess, platforms that you can play this classic title on. So another classic, Streets of Rage, with the classic Pine Pot background. This was a draw-dropping experience back in the 90s. A true classic that influenced so many games going forward. They always reminded me, these bosses, those that I just killed there, always reminded me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right, let's bring the cop car in. Classic scene, A button. Here we go. We obviously didn't need to do that then. It was just purely for the nostalgia. It's boss time, guys. Come on. Again, could have saved my special. Chose to utilise it right in the beginning. Alright, it is boss time! Let's dive into a bit of Revenge of Shinobi. Notoriously difficult, or at least it always was for me. Maybe I'm just terrible at it. Okay, I copped out, utilising my power very early on. It's been so long since I've played this. Again, I think Mega Games as a 16-bit release was fantastic, just to get your value for money, really. And there's quite a lot of them, but I think Mega Games 2 is definitely one that you should start off with, because the games are such quality, like such quality involved, and quite cheap too. But just remember, guys, make sure you get all your 3 manuals if that collector in you is you know, if that's like high, something that you value as a collector. If you're not, get it even cheaper without your manuals.
So the Sega Mega Drive, or rather Sega Genesis, is definitely the cheaper option when it comes to 16-bit consoles. Like I mentioned, if you watch the entire video, getting a really cheap and plentiful Super Nintendo bundle would be incredibly difficult. So the Mega Drive can be a fantastic option, as there's plenty of different games that are cross-platform as well, such as Zombies Ate My Neighbours, for example. Staying away from the more expensive consoles like your Multi-Mega and the Mega Jet might be a good idea if you're just starting out, and you can pick up a Model 1 and a Model 2 Mega Drive or Genesis rather for about 20 quid or just over, so around $25 to $30. It's an awesome little console with a massive game library, and I will say that one of the many advantages of the Sega Mega Drive over the Super Nintendo are the cases, because they're absolutely hard as nails, unlike the boxes with lots of box protector extra cost that we need for the Super Nintendo console. I mean, as much as I'm a Super Nintendo girl, I think there are definite advantages when it comes to collecting Sega Mega Drive. In conclusion then, you can start out cheap with your Sonic titles, your Streets of Rage titles. Definitely go in for your Mega Games compilations, because you're getting 3 games in one. Really nice ways to bolster the collection. If you're tight on space, you've got the option of the minis, you've got the option of playing the classic compilation collections on your Xbox or PlayStations, whatever console you have. And I think all around this is a great time to start collecting for the Sega Mega Drive. There's also the unboxed route as well, which you didn't see in my collection, as I just wanted to focus primarily on the boxed. So if you've took a little bit of value from this video, it would massively help me out and the channel if you guys can thump that subscribe button. Definitely leave a like and share it. If you're kind enough, for the price of a coffee, you can become a channel member and literally buy me 1 coffee per month if you think that what we're doing here is adding you just a little bit of entertainment to get you through your day. So thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to reading your comments now. I'm handing the reins over to you to look at some of your primary collecting tips. Have a great day. My name is Gemma, and I will see you for more retro gaming content. We've got Amiga stuff coming up this week on Thursday. See you soon.
I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video.